Hey everybody, this is Glidercat, and it's time to plate back in Satisfactory. Trying to finish out our kind of iron products factory here. We're close. We've got plates done, screws done, rods done, reinforced plates done. The last thing is the thing that I always forget the name of, some strange reason. Modular frames. That's the last thing we got to do. Now, between episodes, I should say last episode, we noticed that the plates were kind of slow getting up to where we're doing the reinforced plates. So I took a look. Let's see, I think we got to go down one more. I took a look and I made a couple changes. Not going to be a huge difference, but when I first came down here, both of these ingot lines were backed up, like really backed up. Every one of my little constructors here had a full inventory like this guy does of 100, but all of them did. Like if we go to the end, the one at the end here shouldn't have 100. Because these early guys get first dibs. Yeah, this guy's only got 2, right? So, but when I came down here, they were all backed up. And the iron ingots were all, backed up. And the belt was just kind of stuttering. So then I went down a level where the smelters were and saw that they're kicking out iron ingots 30 per minute, right? And I have 5 of them down there for feeding this particular line of ingots. So we should be getting 150. And I looked here and it's like these guys are supposed to be chewing them up 30 per minute. And I had 5 here. So I was kind of puzzled as to why it was all backed up. And the belt for the plates, the output belt, way down here, that was not backed up. Way down here. This guy was not backed up. It's kind of like this, bunch of empty space. I'm like, what is the holdup? What is going on? Why are we not getting things moving? How could we possibly have these iron ingots backed up when we've got a perfect ratio going? So anyway, what I did is I kind of figured that there's probably a backup along the way. That inventory of iron ingots just built up. And then once everything started kicking again, there's no way to really catch up or overcome or chew up the backlog of ingots. So what I did is I threw another constructor down on both lines for the plates. And we chewed through the backlog. And now you can see we're kind of, we have highly unsaturated belts. And I actually think that's a decent strategy for when things back up. It doesn't hurt to have a little bit of extra consumption capacity here. For this line, it's the form of a 6th constructor that's not typically needed. But when there's backups, then you can kind of chew through that backup and get more product out. So I kind of like that idea. I did the same thing on this line. It's supposed to have 4 to match up with the smelters down below, but I've got 5. And that just keeps everything kind of moving. The other thing I kind of thought of. So anyway, so that's that. So the backlog of iron ingots is gone. We're chewing them up as fast as they can be produced. The other thing I was thinking is when things back up, right? When your inventory backs up. So say, and this is all just kind of factory design theory. I'm just spouting off here. Say this all backed up and we had the screws just fully stocked up on. Well, when we start needing to use all those or a bunch of them, it might be nice to have a surplus of these iron ingots sitting in storage somewhere so that when this line fires back up, you've got a whole bunch just ready to go. Like this line here is just, it's backed up on iron ingots. Like, actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. I think this is a belt capacity thing. Oh, it's because we're not consuming them yet. We're not consuming enough. Anyway, but it might be nice to have input buffers as well as these output buffers. This is kind of an output buffer for screws that we're going to end up exporting somewhere. I don't know when, I don't know where, but that's kind of an output buffer. We could also implement input buffers just so we stock up on the products when things are backed up. Anyway, just a thought. We may do that in future factories, and I can explain it better when we actually do it. Where did we leave off? We are done, I think, with the reinforced plates. We're going to spend this episode trying to wrap up this factory. We'll see if we can get it done. I also noticed I forgot to belt my rods here. So let's do that. And we're not using these just yet, but hopefully this episode we will. Ooh. Let me get this hooked up and turn down my volume. Alright. That's rods, and we're storing those up. Let's see. Let the game run for a little bit before starting this recording. Yeah, we still... Not a lot stored up here. This guy, I think, is just taking a supply from 4 smelters, so it's not going to be very compressed. He's not getting a lot of iron ingots. But I don't think we need a ton of rods, given all the products that we've got in here. I kind of gave this guy a little bit less iron ingots to work with. Anyway, that is done and working. I think we're ready for... Let's see. This will be the reinforced plates. I think. Is that what this is? Let's find out. Yeah. Here's reinforced plates. Those are heading up and waiting. Meanwhile, they're being stored. This line is slow. Oh man, is this slow. And it's basically those iron plates. I can't really do anything about it right now. Yeah, look how slow that is. In fact, I may take some of these. I got plenty. Man, is it slow. Bummer. But over time, it'll collect. And then once the that output buffer for iron plates fills up, which it will eventually, then this line's going to get, you know, pretty much double the iron plates coming in. So it'll recover a bit, or productivity will double before too long. Let's head up. And here we are. I think we're ready to do the last thing, which I can never remember the name. Modular Frames. So simple. Not sure why I have problems with it. Let's do that. Now this is going to be fairly, I think, anemic, because we are not getting a lot of reinforced plates coming in. But we'll plan for extra capacity. Now I wonder if this floor we should experiment with that whole idea of having like an input buffer. At least one maybe at least one industrial container and a regular one. Maybe just one stack for the inputs. It'll probably never get filled at the rate that the production is going. But it might be kind of an interesting concept to play with. We'll do it. Let's do it. How do we want to lay this out? We usually start over here somewhere. And this is going to be assemblers. Let's get a couple down and just get started. Again, this is going to be slow. What am I missing? Am I missing something? Nope. I guess that's fine. We're going on that corner this time. That means over here. That's a little close. Before I place that, let's see what our ratios are going to be. Modular frames. $12 rods per minute. Yeah, I'm not sure how many to do, to tell you the truth. We could do... yeah, I just don't know. I know our production's going to be slow. So coming up with just how many machines to place is a little tricky. In fact, I may move these down one more just for space. And let's build them kind of line up with this corner here instead. I mean, I don't mind having extra machines. Like I said, I don't think they chew up power or much power when they're not running. But this is going to be... I know this production's going to be slow. Two per minute. Oh, man. Yeah, that's painfully slow. Let's do... See, I'd have to know how many of these are coming up, but these numbers are going to change. What we're sending up here in terms of the reinforced iron plates and the iron rods, that's going to change once these guys' inventory is, or their output inventory is backed up. Then we'll get more. I guess we could look at the max. Let's take a look at that. What we're getting max out of those two products. I don't need to go down there. I can just do that here. Let's do it on this one. Reinforced iron plates. Yeah, 5 per minute. Man, that is just so slow. I mean, I do gotta go down there to see how many machines we've got. Kind of what our max possible output's gonna be for the belts. Is this it? Yeah. What do I have down here? 10? 9. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 10. We've got 10, so in theory we're sending 50 a minute max, right? Absolute max. And these guys are not not very active. But let's plan for that anyway. Let's plan for 50 a minute. 50 reinforced iron plates a minute. Let's plan for that. We're not going to see that for a long time. So if we get 50 per minute, 50 divided by 3 is what? It's like 16, something like that? 17? Is that right? 17? I'm tired, so let's do it. 17. Let's do 4, 4, and 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3. 17. 6. How about... Oops. Just trying to think of how to do this. I'd love to do it in one row. But 8 is a long row for these guys. So 8 and 8 with just one set of belts in the middle. It's way over capacity, I know. It's kind of silly for me to even be doing this. 4 rows of 4. How about... let's see. We can get at least 2. 2 more here, so that would be 5. 10. I wonder if we should just start with 10. That's going to be more, I think that's going to be more than enough. Let's start with 10. Get this done. Move on out of here. And then when we need to scale it up, which is probably going to be never, then we can do that. That one is not placed quite right. Pick that up. Yeah, 10 is already overkill, but I'm going to do it just to do it. Do I have these all backwards? Oh, I do. I do. They're all backwards. Let's start over. Sorry about that. Inputs there. 1, 2. Good. Very good. And then I'm going to do my little plan trick here of just having the input storage. This is probably the worst possible place to even do it. We're never going to need this, but I'm doing it anyway. Just to do it, just to play with the concept. Maybe it'll pay off. Currently building storage container. Can't afford it. Oh, I need plates. I'm going to go grab some plates. We have a ton of these in storage. It's almost full. In fact, by the time we get down there, it may be full. Unfortunately, it's on the first floor, or second floor, I should say. First floor is the smelters. Is this us? This might be us right here. And we've actually got like a whole coal mine being used just for these plates. You can see it's backed up, so we've got quite a lot. So we're getting close to filling up the storage, and once it's full, production will improve quite a bit on the reinforced plates. All right, back up top, we're going to put down 2 storage things for each of the inputs. Again, I'm just kind of testing the concept. We don't have that much input, and we have way over capacity on the machines that are doing the processing. So from a logic standpoint, yeah, it doesn't make a ton of sense. But I just want to experiment with the concept and the build to see how it looks, because I do think it could make sense for other factories. When you're in that stage of recovering from a backup, you have a backup of all your product, and then there's a huge demand all of a sudden, and now you want to resupply. This could give you a boost. I could see arguments against it. No, see, this is going to be a little tricky to get the product out, but we'll figure it out. Arguments against it are, you're burning a bunch of electricity for something you may never use. If this does fill up or whatever. And unless you have overcapacity, you're not really going to ever chew through your input buffer. So there's definitely multiple ways to look at it, but hopefully it kind of makes sense what I'm doing. At least you guys get the intent here. All right. But yeah, I just want to see how this would work from a design standpoint. We've already got the issue of trying to snake this belt out of here and bring it down. But we can do that with conveyor poles, I think, and I need to leave room because this guy's got to come over too. Let's see, and he's going to be high up as well. Let's see how we can do this. Do we want the stackables? Does that make more sense in this application? We're going to come through here, and then we got to route down this way, right? 2 belts. Maybe that's an argument for doing the stackables. Seems like that's a little more appropriate. And let's see. Just not sure where these should be lined up. Let's try it here. Let's see. Yeah, and I'm just experimenting here. You are my output. What if can you come down there, or does it look horrendous? Oh, that's acceptable to me. That's acceptable. Because back over where we use it, it's going to be a little bit lower, right? So then if that guy is the high one, then this guy stays low over here. But we'll do the same thing. Let's get our storage. And I almost never use buffers in other games, so it's kind of funny that I'm using them extensively here or overdoing it. But I don't know. I'm just compelled to do so. Don't know why in this game. I'm just anticipating you need a ton of all these different materials. I'm assuming we do down the road. And so the buffers may help. And it may also help the electricity usage. Right now we've got a surplus of power, so if I can kind of bank up some stuff early, maybe that's smart? I don't know. Okay, now this one, we got to get this belt to come down. Let's see how that's going to work. I have no idea. Can I do something like that and then raise you so you're happy? Looks like it can. Then I can bring you down maybe here. And then you can come straight on through. So here we go with this. Whoops, there's my computer. I got to turn off this little fan controller I have for my computer. It sits at the bottom right hand of my screen, just off to the side. And if I mouse over that way, it kind of takes control of my mouse. So I got to remember to just shut that thing off. Ooh, we definitely got to extend the platform here. I'm going to fall. We're going to do that right now. Oh no, encroaching? Oh, that doesn't seem right. Oh, I have one little block over there. Dude, let me get rid of that. Try that again. Sorry, this is kind of a distraction, but man, I do not want to fall off of here. That will be a bigger distraction. That's more than enough. Boom. All right, it's time for splitters. Did I do this right? No, look at that. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, the foundations show you right where you need to go. What am I doing? Okay. Boom. Guess I was worried about falling off the edge. All right, let's put our splitters, and then we can route the top and the bottom. And I'll say it again. I understand this is a absolutely ridiculous amount of overcapacity here. See how that one turned out. Doesn't look bad. Smart mod does let us kill a bunch of birds with one stone here. We're getting the belts for 2 splitters and 4 belts with one little click. That's kind of nice. But I have yet to perfect the placement on that. All right, we got to do the top belt. This one's going to be hard to verify if everything's getting supply, because our supply for both of these ingredients is going to be pretty anemic, pretty weak. Oh, I got to put my lift over here. This guy has 80. Good thing I've got 10 assemblers to process these 80 reinforced plates. We can watch these guys come down. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to verify these are all working. Is the throughput is just too low. Now for here, how am I going to curve this belt? Is it going to do it for me or is it not? I know. Is that going to let me do this? Yeah, we'll take up the support, but we'll just use the assistance maybe. Not quite. Not that. This goes, and this goes. Let's try that again. I guess we could put a support here if we want. Let's try it. Might be wise to do it this way. I don't know. Can't get the turn I want. You guys can tell what I want to do, right? It's just not going to let me do it unless I drop something down like here. So maybe that's a trick. People probably already know about that. I didn't. I still may not have it right, but it's probably going to have to be close enough. Did I swing out too far? Oh, yeah. I can get that. I know I can get that right, so I got to try it again. Just, that's going to drive me crazy. Alright, that's better. Yep. Looks a little goofy without the support there, but I probably could have put some supports right here. I'm not going to bother with it now. Let's see. Do I have the lifter here? I do. Think I'm good. I guess the only way to verify is if these first machines got any of whatever this is delivering. This is the what? This is the rods, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, I didn't even pick recipes yet. What do we do? Modular frames. Let's do that. Let's make the rounds here and do the recipes. I got to get power going as well. That means a whole nother level to the factory. We want to mount the power on the ceiling. Ooh! What? What is this? What is this? We'll come back. Just talking up the mod, and it did that to us. Probably my fault. I may not have snapped the splitter on the belt. Sometimes I do that. Let's come through. Strange. Let's, really strange, actually. Are these... Yeah, they look like they're set up right. Maybe I can just hand connect these ones. I'm curious if anybody has any product. I guess it would be the ones up front. right? That would have first dibs and would have gotten the first equipment. So I should run through these and make sure we don't have any strange belt stuff going on. Here's plates. I don't see rods. Are they... Oh, we haven't belted that up yet. Let's do that. That makes sense. Should have more than enough rods. I think that production's got to be pretty solid. All right, I see rods and plates. Right? Plates, rods. Plates, rods. Good. Good. These are all hooked up correctly, it looks like. Worth double checking, because boy, if you miss it, boy, this one's not placed very well. It's a little crooked. But man, if you miss it, you miss it for days. Because you won't check it. At least I won't. All right, let's go up. We got to go up and put a roof on this, then power, then route the output. Then I think we're done with this whole factory, believe it or not. And again, I did most of this. I did most of this one off camera, between episodes. But boy, these last few floors have taken quite a bit of time. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing 4 platforms per level. I may kind of do my normal thing of setting the first stair, just so I don't forget what direction to go in with that. All right, the rest of this from here on out, I think can be have a big giant platform. Hopefully I have enough concrete. I should have tons. Yeah, 1,400. All right, way out and way over that way. Maybe not too much. Boom, that's that side. I'm not sure how far that side goes. But like I said, I can clean this up and trim it. Let's probably do that between episodes. Can't afford. Okay, maybe not that far out. Can afford. There, we can afford that. So I need to grab some more concrete. Okay, that might be enough ceiling for us to power stuff up. And I can dot I's and cross T's later. Boy, it looks like I guessed right on this one. Power. Let's get the power wall up. I think it's right here. Is this it? No, one more over. A little bit of save lag there. Let's grab our walls, which we've been using. These guys. Just like that. Just like that. And then we got our little decorative window wall. And then another one of these guys. Pick that up so we can get access to the power. Change my hotbar. Grab my cable. Boom to boom to boom to boom. Whoops, that one just moved to the last minute. Second, I should say. Alright, you to you, and then you up to the middle of this black guy. And we can fill in these holes. And we got the wire kind of coming through the platform. I'm not crazy about that. And I wish it would automatically detect that and put a little port or something. All right. How are we doing for the lineup? Let's see. This isn't bad. Right where it's at, I think is pretty good. Let's get cable. We'll skip to initially, and then let's see. A few more. Is that or that? Let's try here. Let's try the other way and just see what we get with that. Either one works. I think it's going to be right in the middle. I like that a little better. Then we go every other one. I think I've got some safe walking space here, so I'll do it on this side. These are going to be some of the least busy machines in the factory, I think. Oh, I don't know what I did there. I jumped through the middle somehow. That was interesting. I tried hitting the C key for the slide, but I did something different. Okay, I want to wire from up front here. Oh, are these storage containers going to get in my way? Possible. Let's see. I don't need to be this far over, do I? Let's see. We want... Where do we want? Is that on the inside? It's kind of on the outside, so it looks like it'd be over here. Yeah, I think we'll find out in a second here. Yeah, that's fine. That looks good to me. I like it. I like it. Just double checking these because this line is going to be really hard to verify because it's so super duper slow. We've got so much overcapacity. All right, let's do our output and then we're good to go. Can I jump through this again? That was interesting. I think I did like a jump and a crouch or something. Let me try that again. Jump and then... It's a jump and a slide. So if you do those together, you can jump between belts. That was a happy little accident, Bob Ross would say. Let's... All right, that looks good for the mergers. All right, I think I got those lined up. Does it matter what direction I belt these in? It shouldn't. Let's see. Belt them in this other direction, or does it complain? Yeah, it doesn't want to. Look, it's gonna set it down. All right. Guess I can still do it kind of like this, right? From here to here. Oops, something's wrong. Something's wrong. This guy... I got something messed up here. What did I do? That's the way I want them. Is this guy different? This guy looks different. Man, here, I thought we were making good time. That's the way I need it. Let's see if these guys will connect. Yeah, I messed these up. Okay, yeah, it's showing me the output right there. I've got it wrong. Let me fix these. Take it from the top. That's the way I want it. I want to come out just one notch. That looks right. Let's see. We'll find out. Ooh, I gotta take up this belt. Do I got that every step of the way, probably? Yeah, we'll see. I sent a bunch of these modular frames into the awesome sink. We had a bunch of them in a storage bin. And even when I was getting rid of them, I thought, man, maybe I should hold on to these. And I kept some. I think I kept some. Do I have some? I probably have some in my inventory, actually. Nope, not many. I must have burned through them. But we're going to start producing them again. Takes time for them to accumulate, but we got lots to do. So should be plenty of time. Again, we're going to try and hug these pretty close. Oh, no. Gotta fix that. Alright, I can use these modular frames. Let's see if I can just do it from here. I might have to take this belt back. I'm gonna try it. Yep, it seems pretty happy. We'll go with that. All right, we need to do a couple things. Let's see. We don't need to ship these matrices or modular frames, I should say, anywhere. We just need to store them for now. We're not doing any further construction on these. If we take a look at these, will this show me how they're consumed? No. The wiki's nice. It shows you where these are used. And Evo Space, if you ever played that game, it shows you there's a kind of a codex or whatever that shows you how to construct every material and where every material is used. I don't see that here. I think there's like some kind of reinforced frame or something. What if I just type frame? Yeah, this heavy duty, right? They're used for this, but we're going to do these somewhere else. Yeah, we'll do these probably out by the steel factory, and we may spin up another factory next to our steel factory just to produce these modular frames. We've got a couple iron deposits out there untapped, I think. At least one right next to the steel factory, our big steel factory. So we may build these heavy modular frames out there and then just produce screws and modular frames nearby. and import them, or have another factory and then have a third factory that actually takes all this stuff in and makes the heavy ones for us. We will cross that bridge later. I guess we just got to pump these into storage. That's it. I don't think we need to worry about anything else. I do need... Do I need to split this line? Should I leave a splitter, or should we just rework it later if we need to? I am not going to rework it. I'm going to start my storage. I'm going to start my storage over here, actually. And this will probably never fill up in 100 years. But let's do it. Just to do it. Oh, out of steel pipes. Let's see. Do I have... Can I even craft these? We may have a diversion here. Ooh, there's our radar tower too. Inventory. I have... Ooh, I've only got... I got hardly any ingots. Let's see. We were gonna go over there anyway for something, I thought. Let's see. We don't have much time, actually. Tell you what. Let's wrap this episode here. I'll finish this up. Clean episodes. It's basically all we got to do is add a couple more storage bins. I'll go get some supplies, get that done. Everything's all powered, and we're producing. So we're just about there. I mean, with this area. In fact, we can put the belt in. Then while I'm doing what I'm doing, this thing can at least start filling the inventory. And again, it's going to take forever because this is slow. This is really slow production. I mean, it's like so overdone. What did I do? What's going on here? Is that backwards? No. What? I'm missing something obvious here. What am I missing? That's input. Oh, something's really weird. Isn't that strange? Why does it not connect? Anyway, I guess I'll solve this issue between episodes. Not sure what's going on here. Approaching on another's clearance. Does not want to go into that storage. That's the input. Anyway, I'll worry about that. Oh, the belt's backwards somehow. Weird. Let's fix it here on camera. Take a second. It's kind of strange. I don't know if you can change the direction of a belt once you've placed it. Thought I did it, but again, I play so many factory games that I lose track of which game has which functionality. Like a lot. It's happened a lot. Yeah, same thing. Alright, well, I'll figure this out. Something's going on. Anyway, that's it for this one. I will see you in the next episode.